Welcome back to a new segment. This is Bike Talk episode 1. Yeah, you guys wanted it, so we'll see how we go. I'll put a disclaimer up so people don't get too offended. But basically, yeah, you can send in your bike for a review or a roast. I'm looking at these for the first time, so I just try to freestyle it. So yeah, let's see how we go. Also, before we start, we have like 75 entries so far, so I probably won't be able to do all of them in this vid, but I'll do as many as I can. And then I'll do the rest as they come in. Alright, so let's get started. So yeah, first up we got Max. Shout out Max. He wanted a roast, so yeah, let's take a look. Alright, so when I see this bike, I kind of just think, where's this guy going? He's got so many bags on his bike, and the thing that's kind of suspect is you don't see any dirt or anything on his bike at all. So I don't know if he just put these bags on just to go to the farmer's market just to get some herbs here and, just trying to rep some type of look. But he's got, 2 water bottles here and another water bottle. I feel like he's not going to drink that much just going to the local farmer's market. You can see he's kind of also in an urban area. So yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere too far. And then here he's got a little cup dangling off. I feel like this is kind of like a huge statement piece. When you're riding along and you have a cup dangling and it's making tons of noise. I don't really understand this. I guess like you want people to think, like people probably think when you're riding past, like damn, that guy loves to drink outside. So I don't know. I think you can just put that cup in the bag or somewhere. Probably make it less noisy. But overall, I think pretty cool bike. Gotta say, it's pretty nice with the fat tires. It's got this custom chainstay, pretty cute here with the matching cables and foam grips. We also wrap the bars up top. Pretty practical for the local farmers market as well. And then a nice little bell. I will roast him for the seat is a little set back here, so maybe the frame's a little bit big, and then the reflectors. But yeah, thanks Max, thanks for sending that across. So let's go to the next one. Next one we got, it's just loading. Not sure why it's taking so long. Okay, so yeah, we got Max Arnold. Shout out Max. He said, please don't roast my pedals. So he didn't put in the subject roast, so I'll probably just do like a normal review. But yeah, overall I think, pretty cool bike. I think it's got a nice kind of color scheme, got the slicks on there. I used, he's got Schwal Marathon tires on here. I've used Schwal Big Apples before, and they roll pretty nicely. So I think this bike would ride pretty nice. Seems like it's got pretty comfortable setup with the bar ends here, and he's got his basket on. His basket's on fairly straight, so that's kind of cool. And then he's got a big water bottle mount here and a lock. Maybe the lock and the water bottle might get in the way a little bit, but yeah, overall pretty cool. He said don't roast them for the pedals, but I actually like these pedals a lot. They're just the Welgo ones, but they have this shape of kind of like the old school, older style flat mountain bike pedals. And what I do is I basically just pop out these reflectors, and it gives it a little bit more of a streamlined look. But yeah, overall pretty cool bike. Got the V-brakes going on, and I think just next thing probably just send me a drive side shot. But yeah, that was great. Thanks Max, thanks for saying that. Alright, next up is Lewis. What's up Lewis? So I'll just do a normal review for this one because he didn't say roast, and for some reason his image is not loading. Alright, so here it is. Let's zoom it in here. Alright, so yeah, overall pretty sick bike. He's got the MX bars here, moto bars. Big fan of that. I think it looks pretty cool. It almost looks like a big BMX, and it has kind of like a slim kind of profile to it. I like the Flight Classic. I don't usually sit on a Flight. I like turbos better, but a lot of people rate Flights and their Classic, and I think they look pretty cool as well. But yeah, it's got the Maxxis DTH fast rolling tires, and it's running Dior 10 speed. I think 10, probably 10 by 3 here. So yeah, should get him around a lot. He's got the stand here, which is nice. Some people don't like stands on bikes, but I think they're pretty practical depending on what bike you want to use. But yeah, he's got the stand here, got the water bottle mount, and it's got a little bell. But yeah, overall looking pretty good. Pretty good build. You can see he also rides it a bit. It's got the Got the dirt on the tires everywhere. So yeah, looks like he's been running this one. But yeah, nice build there, Lewis. All right, next one up is Julien. So he asked for a bike review. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Pretty sick bike. I think yeah, shout out Julien for sport sticker. That's sick. Always stoked when I see that. So yeah, overall pretty cool bike. He's got kind of like an aggressive profile with the seat angle, and also this long stem. It kind of looks like really fast, really good for mashing. He's also got these fenders on, so you know he's kind of been riding around a lot. It looks like from the background, it looks like it gets pretty cold where he is. Maybe it snows as well, so fenders are definitely good. It's got some knobbly tires on here, and the race face cranks, it looks like, and matching cables with the grips and the pedals. I think it looks pretty good overall. It looks like a nice solid bike. It's got the brake boosters here for extra strength so it doesn't flex. But yeah, overall pretty cool. I think if you look at it from like far away, it looks like it has a pretty aggressive stance. I think this the long stem and moto bars, I feel like I've only really seen that come out or being done like recently. Usually I like to slam mine. Usually I slam mine, so kind of it's like more playful, but I can see if you want a more aggressive ride, that's kind of pretty cool as well. But yeah, it looks like it's a Norco Mountaineer running 1x7. But yeah, cool bike. Nice build, Julien. Thanks for sending that across. Alright, next one is Archie. Archie just asked for a normal bike check. So yeah, hi Archie. He said, here's my piece of junk 2-speed rally Scorpio. Bought it for £30, probably 25 pounds of components and a free single speed rear wheel. Looking for a new front and eventually committing to single speed rally, but quick and light. Love it to bits. Cheers, Archie. Cheers. Thanks for sending across. Yeah, this is a pretty cool bike. I like the paint scheme on it. Let's go through this one first. It's got a cool color scheme, tri-tone color scheme with the purple coming back, and then it's got another aggressive, fast-looking bike with the slam seat, slam stem, and yeah, the fender's pretty cool as well. It looks like a race car or something. But yeah, overall pretty cool again. It's got the front wheel going on. He said he's going to replace that, so maybe just to match the back wheel. And I think once he matches it, it looks pretty cool as is, but when he matches it, it'll probably come together a little bit tighter. Looks like he's running 2x1. He's got the friction for the front shifter. So yeah, eventually he said he's going to go 1x. But yeah, it's a good way to work out your gears or have the option on number two. Pretty cool as is as well. But yeah, I'd just say, yeah, a little tip, just when you're leaning your bike up, you might just want to be careful of the derailleur here, but yeah, it probably doesn't matter. This derailleur is it's like a tank basically. You can probably lean the truck up against it and it should be fine. But yeah, that was great. Thanks, Archie. Thanks for sending that across. All right, next up is Chris Wilson. Shout out Chris. So he wrote $15 East Day for barbecue pleasure. So he wants a roast, it seems. And then he actually sent 2 emails. This is the other email. So it's a $15 frame, high tensile frame. Yeah, not sure why he sent this. I guess he sent it to kind of show you how much work he did. He really want to show off the amount of work he did, just the before and after. So yeah, he sent a little reel here and then some photos. We probably won't look at the reel just because we've got a lot to go through. But yeah, here's his bike. So yeah, he kind of has like a space theme going on, and I guess like he probably doesn't realize that this is a bicycle, not a spaceship. So I'm not sure why he sprayed it this color. Yeah, he went hard with the graphics here, with the Space Invader in space. Kind of like, I think like that's kind of over the top. Like if you're trying to go like space theme, maybe you don't need a little Space Invader here. I think people probably get it already by the paint job. And then he also went full on with the seat as well. And then he has this little flask here. So I don't know if if you're drinking and riding, probably not a good idea. So probably better just to I think if you're going for the whole space theme, probably better just to have an oxygen tank there. Might look a little bit more cohesive. And then yeah, just more shots here. I don't know about leaning up against your car as well. Like what if you scratch your car? That seems like a pretty nice car. And then just like a little blurry shot. Not sure why he sent this shot. It's probably too blurry. to send. But maybe, you know, some people, maybe he wants to focus on this Onza pill, old school pill, but yeah, definitely out of focus, you can see, so should put this photo in the trash, I think. But yeah, looks like he went to a lot of effort to spray it, more spray pics. So yeah, he went pretty hard on this, I think. But yeah, honestly, I think this is a pretty sick bike. A lot of effort went into it. I think my only thing is it'd probably be like heavy, because this is a high 10, and it looks like it was just kind of like welded together. Yeah, so if anything, yeah, heavy bike, but nice effort, Chris. Thank you, Chris, for sending that. All right, next one we got Matt Gower. Hey Matt, what's going on? So he sent this. He wanted a roast. So he wanted a roast. He also sent an Instagram link. If you send a picture, I'm just going to do the picture. I don't want to be clicking a bunch of stuff. So yeah, he's got a giant iguana. Yeah, so overall pretty basic build, I guess. Pretty average, run-of-the-mill. He's got this really uncomfortable saddle here, so probably wouldn't ride that. And then I'm not sure what's going on with this headset here. looks like he got it's a little bit of like a hamburger thing happening right here. Don't know about that. And then yeah, this skull sticker. Don't know about that. It's kind of corny, right? To have a skull sticker on your bike these days. But yeah, running Dior 12. I think 12, 1x12 should get him around pretty well. Got the old school brakes here. Yeah, got the Dior. I think cable length seems a little bit messy, so should probably clean that up. I think Matt, skewer the wrong way. So yeah, skewer quick release should be on the other side, so you're going to roast him for that. And then non-matching skewers, I think he's got bolted on the back as well, so another roast for that. But yeah, all in all, I think, all jokes aside, pretty cool bike as well. All right, nice one, Matt. Thanks for saying that. All right, next one is Johannes. Yeah, I just call you Johan, or maybe it's Johan. I don't know. Johan. Yeah. Hi Gary, I would love to know what you think of my bike. So he said roast my bike. So this is a roast. Would love to know what you think of my bikes. 994, probably Scott Comp Racing. So roast right there. You don't even know what bike you're sending. I know the chain's a bit short in these pics, but I got that fixed, and now I have a larger chain ring. Sadly, I don't have any good pics. Also, Peep the Saddle. It's the first bike I ever built, all thanks to you. Love your stuff. Keep it up, man. Thanks, Johan. Greetings from Innsbruck, Austria. Oh, that's pretty cool. Pretty far away. Oh, cheers, Jojo. So I guess they call him Jojo. So yeah, I guess let's take a look. Damn. Yeah, he wasn't kidding about the chain being too short. Look at that derailleur. Absolutely screaming right now. I bet like you could just, yeah, when you're riding past people won't notice anything else on your bike but this. So yeah, that looks like, yeah, that I feel the pain right there. And then I guess he's got a little bit of a snow setup here. It looks pretty cold. If I was riding in the snow, I'd probably run fenders as well. But yeah, overall, I don't know if there's too much to roast. Pretty tight bike, I think. Looks like he went to town here. Got the corner bars here with the friction shifter. Yeah, pretty cool bike. I think the only thing I could roast him for is the fenders. No fenders. And then, yeah, I feel like that wouldn't run too well on the snow. And then maybe like your pedals, I would go with the metal pins on your pedals. That might be a bit better. But yeah, I think he kind of roasted himself anyway with the he knew it was too short, but he sent it anyway. So yeah, sometimes if you know something's bad, just don't send it. Just fix it first before you send it. But yeah, pretty cool bike. All right, that's it. Thanks for saying that, Jojo. Looks like a fun ride. Get some fenders. All right, Pat. Next up is Pat. Patrick, how did Gary thought the Miata could do with the roast? So first up, the picture's too big, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's got this Miata. Yeah, so I guess overall, when I see bikes like this, I think like, can you actually ride it? Because it's so aggressive, the stance. Like, look at this seat angle to crank height, and then to bar drop. So I think this is kind of like one of those like show-off bikes as well. You kind of go to a cafe, and it's kind of like pulling up in your Ferrari and saying, "Hey, look at me," but you don't actually race anyone. Let me try and fix that. Yeah, it's kind of like pulling up in your Ferrari, but you don't really no one actually really races the Ferrari or anything. But yeah, super aggressive. I like to see Pat actually riding this bike to see how comfortable it is. And then it's got the drop bars here. This drop angle probably needs to be, I don't know, maybe he could, I think he could probably like slam the stem a little bit longer, slam the stem a little bit more, since he's going, if he's going all out on this aggressive look, and I will say it's a look because I don't see him riding this, I would definitely like slam the stem all the way down, just like fully commit, and then yeah, maybe people will be really impressed by his bike, I think. He's got a few gold bits here, got the rainbow pedals. I've got to roast him for the rainbow pedals. Like, if you have rainbow pedals, I would put rainbow somewhere else on your bike. Maybe put it on your water bottle, or maybe put on a rim somewhere, or paint these, because I think I would definitely try to match it up. But yeah, overall, I've got to say, pretty sick bike. Look at this thing. Looks fast as hell, but yeah. Hopefully I can see you riding it one day, Pat. All right, thank you, Pat. All right, next up we got Benjamin. What's up, Benjamin? Hey, my name is Benny. Benny from Devs. Here's my bike, customized old mountain bike built for daily schoolwork and surf checks. So surf checks. So yeah, basically this is just normal review. Give a review, but don't mind any harder critiques you may have. Cheers. All right, Benny, let's take a look. All right, so this is his bike. Bit of a clunker here going on. Just an old rat bike. I think it's pretty sick overall. It kind of like does the job. Definitely no one's gonna bother like stealing this, I think, just because it's pretty beat up. But I think it's good for Benjamin probably, just to ride around, and it looks super solid. Pretty streamlined here. But yeah, overall I think looks pretty good, pretty handy on the back, and kind of like a patinaed front rack with some straps. Got the water bottle mount, got the zip ties for the cables, got a D-lock position. I haven't seen this style D-lock position before, which is pretty good, I think. Like, it's kind of like more tucked in rather than in the frame. But yeah, got a little bag here as well. But yeah, overall pretty good. I think what I do is like probably not necessary for this bike, but I would just take off kind of these cable guides. You don't really need them, but yeah, probably doesn't matter for this bike. You got so much stuff going on anyway. But yeah, seems like a great bike. Good bike for checking out the surf, especially because yeah, a lot of sand and rust near there. So it's good to have a bike that you don't have to care too much about for keeping it pristine or anything. So yeah, nice one, Benjamin. Thanks for sending that across. All right, next up we got Alex Churus, bike review. So he just wants a normal review. Please review me my bike, Gary. This bike build was mostly from parts laying around on other bikes. I bought a fork and a dropper post new. And then it's just a late specialized rock hopper, rigid forks, fed out bars, generic rims, ground control tires, Cane Creek 40 headset, SRAM, cranks, microshift, avid brakes, full stop pads, dropper, grips, hubs. Probably he's talking about hubs here, I think. Easton XC2. Oh wow, yeah, pretty cool bike here. He just wants for a review, so yeah, I think this is a pretty sick build. Looks super tough. Looks like he got got the BMX stem slammed here with the rigid straight forks. I love straight blade forks. I think they look super cool. I think they match better than raked forks with BMX bars too, if you go that route. That's a little thing that I like. And then he's got the dropper posts. Would be pretty comfortable. This looks like a super fun bike to me, and it's got large cassette here, one by. Yeah, pretty fun bike. I like the nice simple touch of orange here, and yeah, the fat tires, knobbly tires, and the pedals. Pretty nice pedals as well, it seems like. But yeah, this seems like a super fun bike. Yeah, just some more photos here. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Got the dropper set up, so external cable pull. But yeah, awesome. Pretty sick bike. Thanks, Alex. Thanks for saying that. All right, next up we got Andy. What's up, Andy? Hello, Gary. This is my Suzuki Tech 8000 with a custom decal. I built this bike inspired by Orange Bike. Not a suspicious link, so yeah, we'll click on it. Instantly hacked. All right, so let's see. All right, this is his bike. So he said roast his bike. All right, first up, once again, this bottle is definitely a hard roast on this. You don't need, there's no way you can grab this bottle here when you have another bottle here. So I just definitely ditched that. And then the bag's too colorful, so I ditched that too. There it is. But yeah, I think, yeah, overall, I don't know, there's not too much else to roast on this bike. I don't think. It's pretty cool. Maybe maybe this little blue lug reflectors too played out, but yeah, other than that, I think it's a pretty cool frame. Like, how often is there a Suzuki frame in the Suzuki green? But yeah, I'm probably thinking of Kawasaki though. But cool color nonetheless. Chainstay, raised chainstay or no chainstay, or E-stay, that's what it's called. But yeah, overall pretty cool bike. Thanks for sending. But yeah, just be careful with that bottle. You don't want to hit it on some rocks. Alright, next up we got Greycin. What up, Greycin? Here's my bike at Greycin. Okay, so just a bike review for this one. So I need to do Google Drive. So I'm not sure. Okay, so I think I just got to sign in here. Alright, here. Don't send me Google Drive images, because otherwise it's a little bit of a pain for me. But yeah, we'll get it going. Greycin. Okay, he just wants a bike on his bike. Let's just see if we can get it bigger. Alright, Greycin. Alright, pretty sick bike overall. I think it looks super comfy. He's got the DTHs on here for a pretty nice ride. Looks like it goes off-road a little bit. It's got the high bars, pretty comfy, and then a little tilt back on the seat, so you can see that he's chilling on his bike. Yeah, it looks like he got cool stop pads, salmon, front and rear. Looks like we replaced those, so always nice to have some fresh pads on. That's a good little tip if you want to freshen up your brakes, get some fresh pads. But yeah, running friction, 3x7 classic. I think this is a pretty nice comfy ride. Pretty sick setup overall, and then specialized rock upper. Those old graphics can't go wrong. It's got the bottle upside down. I just be careful about that. Water leaking out, and it's got the BMX pedals. But yeah, pretty nice overall. Thanks for saying that, Greycin. Looking good. Alright, next up is Jack. What's up, Jack? Hey Gary, this is my Bridgestone MB2 from the 80s. I put some albatross bars on, upgraded V-brakes, added basket to the front rack. It's not always clean, but it gets a lot of use here in Maine. Keep making the videos. They inspire me to do some restoration on this bike and make something cool. Thanks, Jack. I appreciate that. And in specs, he's got Altus Remac 11x34, 48, 3x crankset, MK spare traps, albatross bars, high stem, Shimano V-brakes, whatever the cheapest ones are, and Brooks saddle, and then Ultra Dynamico Mars tires. And let's take a look. Okay, so it looks like he's got two photos. Alright, let's look at the first one. Side shot first. I think he just asked for a normal review, right? Yeah. Alright, this is his bike. Jack's bike. Yeah, this is super sick. I love this bike. I think it looks great. It's got, I think, like, I never really see this color scheme much at all with the red and green, because a lot of times when you do like a red and green bike, it could just end up being like a Christmas bike, but I think these colors kind of work really well together in this muted tone. And then overall, just like a pretty tight stance on it. It's got these bars with the matching grips. Got the basket on the front, saddlebag on the back, almost kind of matching water bottle here with the tires, and then it's got the matching grip, chainstay protector. But yeah, this is overall, I think this looks really cohesive, really nice looking bike. Everything's kind of thought about as well. You can see that he probably put a lot into this bike with even putting a little bit of bar tape on the bar ends here, matching those. But yeah, it looks super sick, and yeah, definitely would love to give this one a spin. Looks like it's pretty gold. You got the gloves here as well, and yeah, nice choice of parts as well. Like, nice looking classic bike, running 3x7. I think that's what he said. Yeah, 3x7. And yeah, this is just like a super nice looking bike that looks like it gets used. You can see he's outdoors, so he's definitely using it. Definitely rides a lot. Nice little touch here with the flannel bottom for his basket so his stuff doesn't fall through. But yeah, super sick bike. Thank you, Jack. Nice bike. Enjoy your rides on it. Alright, so should we end on that one or should we do one more? Alright, I'll do. That's such a cool bike. I thought we'd end on that one, but I'll do a couple more, see how we go, since I'm doing it anyway. Alright, next one is Scott. What's up, Scott? Howdy, Gary. 1999 Bud Light Cannondale M400. Wow, that's pretty cool. Never heard that before. Bike build for bike packing and commuting, matching front wheel with a red SP dynamo being built in the next few days. So yeah, I always want to try dynamo too. Gorilla tape, basically duct tape, chainsaw protector. Roast me if you can. Okay, so he wants me to roast him if I can. I'll find something. Alright, so first up, he's got non-matching rims. So I think that's definitely a roast. But he did say he was getting a new wheel. So I don't know if he's going to match the rim or not, but he said matching front wheel, so he'll probably match it. But yeah, I think overall pretty cool. A pretty cool bike. It's got matching tires at least, and then this looks pretty clean. Running race face, LX, and not sure what brakes he's running here. But yeah, overall pretty sick build. I think I'd probably roast him. If I had to roast him for anything, I'd say probably just like the bikes are probably a little bit too cool. And I'd say the friction shifter here, the old school style, doesn't really match the cranks and the LX parts, so it's a little bit funky there. And then the bell the bell lets him down. I feel like he could get a better bell matching all the stuff. And then you can see his light here. It's probably hard for you guys to see, but the light is actually off tilt like a tiny bit, so he should fix that. And then the green wire. Screen's coming out of nowhere, so you gotta fix that one, Scott. More photos. Chris King, probably too expensive for this build. Sorry, Scott. And then we talked about the front shifter here, and then it looks like a carbon cage maybe. Probably doesn't need the carbon cage. And then this is proof that he's got a matching dynamo hub. So yeah, I'd be interested to see what it looks like with this on, just to see how it matches up. But let's check out these chairs. So he's got two non-matching swivel chairs, which I think that would probably drive me crazy. And then here with his folders here, I think it could be a little bit neater. Just maybe color code these, and this one is slapping down, getting a little bit messy with his pens and notepad here. But yeah, probably try to fix those up. But yeah, thank you, Scott. Thanks for saying that. Next up, we got Vinay. Sold my Mazda Miata this year and got this old 80s Miata. Wow, that's pretty. I definitely respect that. Trade-in styles. Painted it the best Miata color, sunburst yellow. Slowly swapped out the parts and got the frame modified to convert to 650B for wide tires and motor components to do dirt and gravel and just be more comfortable to do everything else. 105 octo cranks, Ultegra 11, velocity wheels, rims, maybe hubs too. Thumb shifters and drop bars and a rat bike and turbo Gary stickers. Feel free to review or roast. So probably just do a normal review here since he's a supporter. So yeah, appreciate the support. But yeah, overall pretty cool bike. I think definitely a bike that gets used a lot. You can see when he's got like tons of stuff on it, someone actually uses it. And when you go through kind of using your bike a lot, you'll actually know what works and what doesn't work, what's just superficial. But yeah, pretty cool bike overall, like the drop bars. He's got some more working pics on it. But yeah, I think overall seems like a solid build. Looks like he plays tennis too. So a bit of fun. Got the Gatorade bottle. Looks like a nice fun bike. Nice to ride around. Ooh, this is kind of crazy. Leaning the bike up against the car, another one. But yeah, I think he's selling this car anyway, so peace out to that. But yeah, it looks like a great build. Looks super fun. Looks like he's got a special adapter here for maybe more accessories and stuff. And then just a nice saddle, cool little pedals as well. But yeah, overall nice bike. Well done, Vinay. Thanks for saying that. Alright, next up is Ian Smith. Hello Gary, here's my pack rat. It's been through many iterations since I got it, but I'm happy with its current form. It's primary form of transport, so built for utility. But I also like long rides and camping, so it does that too. Let me know what you think. Parts list below for nerds. Sorry for lack of close-up shots. Best Ian. Thanks Ian. Surly pack rat. Velocity, cliffhangers, Lace 2 SP Dynamo, XT rear, Cazadero 650, Albatross, XTR levers with the shifter parts cut off. Damn. Yeah, that takes some balls to do that for sure. Avid Ultimates, Silver 1 bar and I think these are Rivendales, or Diacom made them for Rivendale. And then XT Remac LX front Mac, 11 by 36 10 speed, cranks 2 by Dior. What do you ask for? This review, yeah. Yeah, pretty nice bike overall. Looks like it does get used a lot. I like the green. Green and tan walls is a pretty nice touch as well. And I think, yeah, this is great use of the bottle mount. You putting a tool there. I think that's pretty practical. I know people like to use it for bottles if they're touring, but that's a good way to do that. I've never really seen that done before. And then it's got a big front bag on there. Definitely gets outdoors a lot by the pictures. Got a little backpack here, saddlebag. Yeah, nice fun bike, nice setup. Got the little tilt on the handlebars. Got a nice foam twine grip styles, kind of like a samurai handlebar. I think Riv did that. Grant did it, and then Blue Lug did it a lot. But yeah, it's even got a little bit on the friction shifter there, so that's a pretty nice touch as well. Cool, yeah, it looks like a super comfy bike. Also matches his style here, you know, a tan, outdoorsy type of look. Love Seinfeld too, Seinfeld bag. Even these gloves, the old kind of mechanic motorbike tan gloves are cool too. And then this pen, it's a classic pen. Here's it getting used. Good for groceries. Got the fenders on as well here. Cool, pretty nice. Thanks Ian, thanks for sending that across. Nice bike. Alright, I will do last one. This will be the last one, Liam. Alright Liam, ending it with the roast. Is a Resto Mod 1980-ish Grizzly Roast Me Gary. Alright, so first of all, this is I don't know if you really need this top 2 pad. I think it's kind of overkill unless you're a messenger and you're on your top tube all day. But if your bike is small enough, then you won't need this to kind of, you know, save your private parts. And then I would say seems pretty funky here going on with the stem converter here. I think you can do a little bit better cleaning this up. And then yeah, just try not to drink too much, because this can looks like it's going to fall out anyway. And then it's got Tan Wars. I think Tan Wars pretty much overplayed. Too matchy with this bike, I think, because got different color tan parts here, and then this cable. Yeah, with the tan tires and the tan grips and tan seat, maybe too much overkill. Maybe you're telling people you like tan too much. And then I'd roast here. Maybe the chain is getting a little too long here, and then yeah, these bolts matching with the nipples here, probably too cute. So yeah, overall, yeah, maybe. But yeah, all jokes aside, I think this is pretty cool. Pretty cool build. Nice little touches here. Okay, roasting him for the rust here, and then rust inside the eyelet. Should clean those out. And then this downhill stem with the moth bars. Pretty cool stem. I'm a big fan of like these old downhill stems, just because they look super cool. Another picture of the stem, a little bear on the front. Yeah, it looks like a pretty nice setup overall, I gotta say, pretty nice. So yeah, all right, Liam, thanks for sending that across. That was a great bike, and I'm just gonna can it here because otherwise the video is gonna be too long. But yeah, hopefully you guys liked it, and hopefully nothing I said, don't take anything I said too seriously. If you want your bike reviewed, I will put the rules up, and I got plenty more to do. It's at 58 at the moment, so I'll definitely see you in the next episode. Hope you like it, and yeah, let me know what your favorite bike is in the comments, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.